Hey everybody, welcome to 3 Minute Thursday. I'm Jennifer Rothschild, and I'm sitting in my living room on a very gloomy afternoon. So if it's not very bright in here, that's why. The sun is not shining on the outside, it's shining on the inside though. Jacqueline's behind the camera.
Hey guys.
Who we got behind with you there, Jacqueline? Anybody join us?
Courtney.
Hi Courtney, welcome.
Suzanne.
Suzanne, so glad you're here.
Amy.
Hello, Miss Amy.
Kathy Wilson.
Hi, Kathy. You know, Jacqueline, you'll agree. I don't think it would be a 3 Minute Thursday without Courtney Stanford and Kathy Wilson.
You're exactly right.
You guys are always here.
We are.
We love that. Thank you. I'm so grateful for you. Who else is joining us?
Let's see.
I know they go fast.
Jenny. It does go really fast.
Hi, Jenny. Welcome. Glad you're here.
Rachel Lundy.
And Rachel Lundy.
Yep.
She's always with us too, sister. Hey, I'm so glad you're with us. Thanks for coming again, Rachel. Welcome to my living room. For those of you who are new that are joining, while people are joining, I'll just I always try to reintroduce myself knowing that we always get new friends. I'm Jennifer Rothschild. I'm an author and a speaker, and I happen to be blind. So I always tell my friends on Periscope, that means if I'm saying something but I'm not looking right at the camera, please know my heart is focused on you. But if I am looking at the camera and I say something that is just like one of the most convicting things you've ever heard, just know I don't mean to be staring straight at you, okay? So it's all good. So welcome. You're in my living room, and it's a very gloomy day on this Good Friday. Kind of appropriate, right, Jacqueline?
Yes.
That the sun's not shining. What was a Good Friday for us was a very, very difficult Friday for our Savior. So I think it's not... I think it's appropriate that it's cloudy today. Okay, anybody else join us that I can say hi to?
Oh goodness.
Several?
Yes, a bunch flew through when you were.
Yeah, when I was talking. Well, I hope some of you join me because you read the title of this, the 3 things that I'm doing to lose weight. So I finally decided that I was going to share this with my friends because this is the very first time in my 52 years that I have ever tasted just a little bit of victory in this area. And so I thought I'd share with you what it is that, besides tons of grace from God, what it is that I've been doing that's helping me. So every Thursday, I'm giving it just a few more minutes for people to join. Every Thursday, I try to share something that is inspirational, 3 Minute Thursday around lunchtime, something that kind of gives you maybe a more clear spiritual perspective on your life or your day. And so this one that I wanted to share with you today is very practical, but it also has such a deep spiritual grounding. So I'm going to give you these 3 things. Now let me tell you the history, why I think this is so important for me to talk about with you. Throw me some hearts or tell me if you've ever struggled or you are struggling with losing weight.
So many hearts coming up.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like one of our most difficult battles as women. And I want you to know what I'm about to talk about. There's absolutely no shame here, no judgment here. And this is also not like a Jillian Michaels, here's what you need to do, so get down and do it kind of thing. Though there's a place for that. That's just not what I'm doing. All right? I came to a place of super discouragement. Okay, super discouragement. And part of it was because I had gained a lot of weight. But see, here's the thing with blindness. I can't see what I look like, but I know how I feel. And I just did not feel good. I mean, my clothes weren't fitting. I felt like, you know those canned muffins that as soon as you hit the muffin can out of the fridge, it goes, that's how I felt. Like I was out of my clothes. Everything I put on, it just was so uncomfortable. And it was getting worse, not better. And so because I was so discouraged, you know what I did to make myself feel better? I ate. I soothed my discouragement with chocolate. So I finally got to a point about 6 weeks ago where I was just so discouraged. And I just had this moment on the scale with the Lord. I weighed more than I'd ever weighed. And what that represented to me was that I had just so shifted my source of pleasure and security. And it was in food. And so I just asked the Lord, I am so incapable. I have absolutely no confidence, but please help me. I don't want to feel this way any longer. And I don't want to be stuck in the only body that I'm ever going to get and feel so miserable forever. I don't really care what I end up looking like. I just don't want to feel miserable. Can I get a witness or some hearts? You understand, right? Okay. So I went home and the Lord these are the 3 things that just immediately came to mind. And you might be surprised because they are not, okay, exercise this long every day, Jennifer, or don't eat this or do eat that. They were three spiritual choices. Okay, so here's the first one. Do what you dread. Okay, part of the reason I never could lose weight or stay with it for more than a few days is because I dreaded it. You know what I dread? I dread failure. I dread it not working. I dread feeling like I'm not going to be able to pull it off. I even dread not wanting to eat chocolate. I mean, look at this, Jacqueline. Show them. Show them what is on my coffee table. Look at this. Sisters, this is how I live. So I'm talking, and by the way, this is victory right now that I can actually hold this without like inhaling it. Okay. So I always dread trying to watch what I eat because I just know I'm going to fail. And I just had this sense from the Lord that he was giving me enough grace to just do what I dread. And you know what I'm learning? That when I do what I dread, I'm getting the outcome that I really want. When I put that same energy emotionally, spiritually, and mentally toward just doing what I don't want to do, doing what I think I'm not going to be good at, then it's amazing how the Lord takes that spiritual and emotional energy that I was investing in dread, and when I put it into faith, the difference that it's making. I'm telling you, this is an act of grace every day, but here I am 8 pounds later, and it's because God has given me the grace to do what I dread. Okay, so that's the first thing. Do what I dread. Second thing, find one good thing. Okay, the other reason I usually fail at losing weight is because I don't see any good thing about it. Not one. I'm sorry, but I don't. I hate discipline. I don't like exercise. I do not like to restrict my diet because I love to eat. I love creme brulee. I love breve lattes from Starbucks. I love my chocolate. I love pizza. I love that stuff. So it's very hard for me to find one good thing. And that's what the Lord showed me, Jennifer. You don't have to find a lot of good things. You don't even have to think this is good, but find one good thing as you're doing this. And so at first, I'll be honest with you, it was very hard to find one good thing because you don't lose weight quickly. I don't anyway. So it wasn't like that was the one good thing. But the Lord began to show me there was always one good thing. So when I, grit my teeth before the fridge because I just wanted to pull out, some juice, and I would get water instead, I would find one good thing. And it was this, okay? I'm not having the sugar let down. That's one good thing. It took me a few days to find that one good thing, but I found it. And every day now, I'm finding one good thing. When I picked up this chocolate right now to you and showed it to you, inside I was celebrating, Lord, this is one good thing. Look at the self-control that you gave me because it comes from him. Okay, so that's the second thing. Find one good thing because there's always one good thing. And then lastly, coach yourself. Even though I've written books about what you should say to yourself, and even though I've written Bible studies like Me, Myself, and Lies to tell you how to make over your thought closet, I still fight with telling myself the wrong thing. And once I really began to recognize, you know what I was saying to myself? Oh, Jennifer, you're just going to gain weight again. Or your chocolate craving is going to be so much stronger than your willpower. Or God doesn't care about something so insignificant as your cravings. Those are the kind of things I would find myself saying to myself. And so I would immediately coach myself. And not with the kind of thing that some people recommend, like go stand in front of the mirror and say, you are going to be skinny. Not that. I would coach myself toward the truth, which is, Jennifer, you do not have to fail at this because God has given you all you need for life and godliness. Jennifer, you do not have to quit because your cravings feel so strong, because Hebrews 10:39, we are not of those who shrink back. And the phrase that the Lord kept bringing back to me, even today, as I'm coaching myself, it is this: you don't have to gain weight. You don't have to fail at this. You don't have to be worried that one day you're going to eat a creme brulee and it's all over. You don't have to. All I have to do is just do what I dread, which is stand strong and avoid certain foods, because I am, to be very honest with you, I'm avoiding chocolates and sugars and breads and stuff like that. Even though I dread exercising, I trust the Lord enough just to go down and get on the treadmill. And then I find the one good thing in that action or in that, abstinence. And then lastly, I coach myself toward the truth. And I'm just going to say, sisters, if you struggle with this first time, I told you in 52 years, first time I'm ever finding victory. And it is not because I have found a formula to say the right things to myself at the right times of day. It's not because I've chosen to eat and not eat certain things. It's because God is doing an act of grace in me and giving me the ability to seek him in this, and then to see the truth in this, and then to trust him more than I trust my feelings or my fear of failure. So I just sense that all the sisters tend to run on the same roads, and you might be dealing with the same thing. So I hope this helps you, because God has really helped me in this area. And I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. And I don't know if I'm going to lose 5 or 10 more pounds. I have no idea. But I'm finding victory in the dailiness of trusting him more than I'm trusting how I feel about this situation. So that's my encouragement to you. Whatever you're facing, whether it's weight loss or anything that seems bigger than you, just trust him more than you trust your ability within the situation. And you're going to see he will do a work of grace. So there you go. There's your 3-Minute Thursday, which I know probably took about 8 minutes. Sorry, but I hope it was worth it. And I hope you have a beautiful, blessed Easter. Come visit me on the blog, JenniferRothschild.com. And if you haven't, sign up for my newsletter, Java with Jennifer, so we can have coffee. 0-calorie coffee every Friday. God bless you. Bye.